Then finally, I have a couple of things left, and this one kind of generated a lot of interest about the controller. So I've been really quiet about this for a lot of reasons. It was something that was a topic on the forums. I saw it, and I couldn't talk about it without talking to the team and making sure it was okay. So basically, some platforms enable controller support, which kind of was revealing something that we had been working on in the past and had been kind of testing and playing around with. We had been working on it, and we have a basic experience with it now, and we feel good enough with it where we can take some steps with it. So as of Tuesday, whenever that R28.2 releases, so I think it's Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, early next week, it will be in the game.
So apparently, this homie is one of our community managers, and I think he goes by the name Nick. I'm not 100% sure. But as you know, we have two community managers in the Madden Mobile community. One of them, Hey Steve Goat, who just had his baby child with his wife, and I believe he's on like maternity. Is that the one where it's like the dude also takes off with the wife work? I think that's what it's called, maternity, paternity, one of them. But he's gone, so he been gone. Hey Steve Dave's gone, and this new community manager, which I've never seen him before except for like the last 2 months. So maybe he's new, maybe he's not. Maybe he got promoted. Congrats on being promoted. He is releasing the tea on all these Madden Good Morning whatever streams, and he's telling us about the Madden community, telling us some news, some info, some things that are interesting. You know what we're saying, like trying to get us hyped up, you know. So I come across this clip, and he is finally talking about the controllers. Now I messaged him on Mudhead, and he wasn't able to respond. Probably one, because I'm assuming he was scared to respond, because based off his response, it looks like this dude is like Marina Joyce. You know who Marina Joyce is? Like the chick who like we thought was like held at gunpoint when she was filming. Like, hey guys, welcome back to my oh no, don't shoot me! Like he looks like he was like held at like gunpoint when saying this, or like he was like super scared, but I'm not sure what's going on. But obviously he looks bummed. I'm sure the developing team is bummed, because apparently the controller that we talked about in previous videos is actually something that they were trying to develop and bring into the game in like, future years. But apparently, because the platforms have released the capability for you to connect a Bluetooth controller and device to your phone for Madden Mobile, they kind of got screwed, and all of a sudden, people like, myself and people on the forums are figuring out that we can do this, and it is not at all like tested or ready to go. So you can obviously tell that he's upset that they had to announce that you can use controllers, because I made the video talking about it, and of course there was a lot of, people that were commenting like, you don't know what you're talking about, you just open up your mouth and you're gonna get us all banned. Obviously, I said at the beginning of the video, if you were listening, you flawn, that you have to do it at your own expense, at your own cost, and who knows what's gonna happen. But as of now, it is not against terms of service. It is an actual part of the game. So controllers are supposed to be a part of the game. And he even said that it's beta testing on Android, because obviously, from what I know, you can only do it on iOS right now. Maybe you can do it on Android too.
Now, when I say that, we don't support it technically, because it's not a feature we were ready to implement. But like I said, because certain platforms went ahead and did it, we will, acknowledge it. It's not going to be in the UI. You won't be able to use it pre and post play, and it will be in beta for Android. So I'm going to leave that at that. I can't really talk a ton about it, but just know it is available. You can use it. It's not something we're going to spend a lot of time on or support or anything like that, but it will be available for both Android and Apple, and you can use it as you see fit. But after that, if you have problems with it or anything like that, that's going to be on the first party and not going to be something we're going to deal a ton with. But it will be available for both platforms, so that it's a full advantage.
But are we going to come to a part or path in the road where, like, in the next Madden Mobile or soon, they like actually have like a controller they sell with the game that you can actually use? Like, I've seen homies already airdrop their Madden Mobile to their flat screen pull up with an Xbox One controller and slaughter League versus League. So it's not against terms of service. You're not going to get banned. So rest in peace knowing that you can attempt and try it. So now that I know we're not going to get banned, and I'm not going to trigger all those people out there who are like, you always get me banned, I will attempt, I'll make a video, and I will try a remote controller and see how it works. So, today's video is very interesting. We're going to be talking about some of the things that he was talking about in this little video stream. We're going to be opening up some packs as well. But one of the things that he was talking about is the whole question about, like, where the heck is most feared, okay? So, you know, he's done a really good job, this new community manager, at providing feedback links, like, and different polls that we all can take to give our feedback about the promo. So I'm going to actually pin a comment of one of his forms. So please fill it out to the best of your ability. Do it right after this video, because this guy, I feel like, is legit making some calls and some moves to actually help Madden Mobile trend up. So let's help him out. Let's at least just give him some feedback. Make it honest as well, please. I know you guys are all honest. If you follow this channel, you're very, very honest. But let's talk about, you know, what everyone's wanting to talk about. Most feared. What has this been? Field to Fear came at us and we're like, oh, okay, it's going to be like some sort of like Dollar Tree Target looking type promo. And then we understand that it is kind of like Halloween themed, but then it's not most feared. But then, wait a second, is this most feared? And apparently what's happening is, let's go ahead and run the clip.
A lot of things I've been seeing on the forums, is this most feared? Is this part of most feared? It's not. Field to Fear is a month-long theme that we have going. Basically, Madden in the Woods is a week in that theme, but most feared is a specific, you know, promo that we're going to run. I'm going to wait to release that. I'm not going to tell you when it is. I want to build some suspense there. But just know that this isn't most feared, and most feared is coming. And I know you guys have seen my calendar and some of the things that I've been posting. So just stay tuned on all the forums, Reddit, My Head, Answers HQ. And then if you have any questions or whatever about it, you can ask me. But I just wanted to clarify that is not most feared and that is still coming. Don't worry. And there's some awesome wrinkles in there. I can't talk a lot about it yet. I just want you to know the team is working really hard on it.
But apparently what is happening is, you know, what he said is that most feared is actually coming to Madden Mobile, but it's only gonna, I'm assuming that it's coming in like a week or so. So I'm assuming it's gonna come like, you know, a couple days, maybe like, you know, 5 or 6 days before Halloween, and it's only gonna be here for a little bit. Now, one of the things that is kind of annoying to me is the fact that they have 3 promos. Nightmare on Madden Street, they have the Madden in the Woods, and then the one that we have yet to see. If you're watching this already, you probably know what the 3rd promo is, but the one that we have yet to see, and it's literally just a copy paste. Like, listen, I love promos, I love, you know, the artwork and the design, and it really has been some cool cards, but you have to, like, the reason this game is not taking off is because we are getting not only the same promos, but the same grind strategy, right? You know, like, remember the live event that came out with the red circles, and you had to run with your running back around the red circles while they moved? It was like the minefield event, and it was the first time we ever saw anything like that, and we were all like, holy crap. Like, this is a brand new event. I've never played this way. But now it seems like all the promos are kind of just the same format. Live events, some cool artwork, but then the grind is just the same freaking things. Pass for 2 attempts, get 15 yards with the tight end, get 45-yard punt return in 3 attempts. Like, it's all the same boring crap, and I think what we could, you know, really need is live events that are unique. Give us, like, you know, a freaking, like, moving target on the field, and we have to pass it, you know, with our QB, or give us, like, you know, one-on-ones, or maybe like a wide receiver versus like 4 corners, and we have to see if we can get, you know, the pass into the hands of our wide receiver. Or give us some creatively made live events. Think about like Pro Bowl style live events. Give us like the most crazy obstacle courses that, you know, have not been done before. Give us some new creative live events. I really think that's going to be crucial in bringing back, you know, the excitement that we have for these promos, because sure, the cards are great and a lot of us are going to grind, but ultimately, if it's the same old, screw that. Like, that is not worth our time. But apparently what we've seen is that with this Most Feared promo, Most Feared actually is coming, and it's going to be separate. So the Field of Fear is a copy-paste duplication of 3 different styles of Halloween haunted themes. Woods, Nightmare on Madden Street, and I'm sure the next one's going to be like, you know, like a haunted mansion or something. And then we're actually going to get a brand new promo with unique cards from the actual Most Feared promo. So I'm assuming once Most Feared hits, then we will probably get enraged players, really big players like you saw with the New York Giants in season mode for those that bought the field pass. That is going to be crucial. One thing is that I hope is that if Most Feared all of a sudden decides to enrage players, I hope that it enrages the Nightmare on Madden Street Masters and players, and then the Madden Wood players as well, because it would suck for all of us to grind, get all of these Halloween themed players, but then only the Most Feared promo is allowed to be like enraged, because we spent all month. We're used to having Most Feared for like most of the month, but it looks like we're only going to get one of the best promos for really only about like a week. So I'm wondering if they're going to extend past the 31st into, you know, potentially November. I can see that being a possibility, but then again, it's like, you know, we've already seen a bunch of copy paste, you know, promos, which I don't think they're trying to do. I really think that, you know, they're trying to be creative, trying to come up with new promos and new looks, which they have. But the heart of it is that it's boring. It's the same stupid rush for 20-yard live event, no matter what the artwork looks like. Can we get more creative in that sense? Which hopefully we can. So that's kind of the news so far that we've been seeing. And here we get an 80 overall offensive tackle from an all-pro pack, which is dope. But that's kind of the video. It's kind of the discussion that I wanted to have. What do you guys think? Are you going to try attempting to use a controller? Are you going to wait to see my video with the controller and see how we do it? What do you think about Most Feared coming up? Is it going to be better than what we've seen, you know, so far with Field of Fear? Is it going to be kind of the same? And then of course, make sure you fill out that feedback form, because that's going to be really crucial to, you know, getting back to these guys, having them be able to potentially update, upgrade, and get this game better than ever. I do think there's a lot of people coming back to the game, actually. I've seen a lot of you guys still watching the videos, which is super clutch. I really appreciate all your support and coming and watching the videos. So thank you so much. I'm going to continue to make really fun videos. Right now, I'm making like no money on the YouTube channel, but here's the best part. I didn't start this channel making money in the first place. I already have a full-time job, so I'm really just gonna, you know, hire an awesome editor, make some really funny, fun content, just be myself, have the best time, and hopefully that gets you guys excited. So leave a like, subscribe. Can't wait to see you guys in the next couple videos. I will get you more updated news as the promos come out. I haven't made a video so far on the Madden in the Woods promo, because it's basically straightforward, the exact same thing. Again, if you want to hold on to your players, you're gonna have another copy and paste promo come Wednesday, so I potentially would hold on to those and go for even better overall masters. But hey, if you want to grab those 89 overalls, go ahead and do it. Love you guys so much. Catch you in the next video. Peace out, pimps.